Hey there, Foppers, and welcome back to our quest to finish every single video game. That's right, absolutely all of them. Today we're back with more Understand, the game where you need to figure out each puzzle's hidden rule. So here we want to make a square there. We can make one there too, not there or there. So there seems to be some sort of separation, not that I can explain what exactly. Huh. One circle on each region, and all squares in one region. Could that be it? So this and this, but not this, not this. Yeah, seems to be something like that. Well, that doesn't quite work here, does it? I don't think it does. Mm, yeah, because how would you ever get all three squares in the same region? You can split it a bit. Well, you can do this, but that gives all squares, but it doesn't fulfill the circles, as far as I understand them. That does. Strange. But that does not work. So maybe it's about not having the same amount of squares in each region. So 1 is not legal, but 2 and 0 is 1 and 1, 2 and 0. This is 2 and 0. This is 2, 1 and 0. See. That does not work, so it's not about that. Huh. Well, they both have 0 actually. So we want one of them to have 1. Yeah, that works. 1, 0 and 2. I think we're onto something. So 0 over here. And then, well, something like this maybe. So 0, 3 and 1. Yeah, I think that might be it. Try to give you 2. The middle one can have 0. The left one can have 5. And the top right can have 1. That works. Perfect. Do 3, 9 here. Go through all the circles, none of the squares. Again, that works. That does not work. Maybe there's some sort of rule about having equal amounts of squares, colored and uncolored. No. We get the middle one no matter what we take, so it doesn't seem like we have to start and end on a circle, because that would give us another rule, because we get one rule here, the middle one. We don't start and end on a circle. That's not actually relevant. Or would it get you? Yeah. Huh. So, well, starting on a square does not give us the middle one. Never. That does. Is it some sort of symmetry thing? No, not symmetrical here at all. Huh. Strange. Well, I feel like something like this, maybe? No? Is the first rule... Well, not. It's not about hitting circles at all. Huh. Strange. Hitting squares is definitely not fine, though. That gives us the first rule on the circles. That gives us the first rule. Does this give us... No, that wouldn't give us... Yeah, that gives us the first rule. And that gives us none. That does not give us the first. Strange. That does. Huh. So what could this possibly be? What's the first rule? We do always hit all of the circles. So maybe it's just hit all of the circles. We don't care where we start, but we need to hit all of them. And how many cells do we have? We have 10 cells. So try this. No. Maybe it's about the ability to build the colored region with the uncolored ones. With rotation. No, that's definitely not it, because that doesn't work. Huh. Well, let's try something. So this would do that, and that doesn't work. What about you? No. Nothing seems to work here. Nothing seems to work. What could the third rule be? Huh. That's not legal. That's not legal. Why does this give us a third rule, but this doesn't? What really changes? Is it about only having one uncolored region, maybe? Ah, that's probably it. Well, why doesn't this work then? Huh. Strange. And we could never have one uncolored region while we hit both of the circles here. Actually, try you. That works. Hmm. No circles here. Well, yeah, we always get the two first ones. So it's probably about hitting all of the circles in the puzzle. And I feel like just make a big square here. No? Strange. Strange. What about you? No? Is there something about what squares the... Well, what cells the square sees? No? That makes no sense. This... Oh, well... And this square needs to be in a 3 region, maybe? That works. They're in a 3 region. So they don't get added up, if you see here. They're still in a 3 region. But there has to be exactly 3 cells in their region. That's my best guess. So let's try that here. So if you do this, then... Well, we can never combine squares, because that would always give at least 4 cells. What about you? That doesn't quite work out. It's close. Okay. Kind of like the idea of having corners like this. It doesn't quite work out, but I think we can make a corner on the bottom one, and then we can make lines of 3 on the top ones. Oh, we can do this, that works. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it then. So, all these two squares can never combine. That's kind of tough, so we probably want to go around like this. Start me here, actually. And something like this. It's close. It's so close, but not quite there. If we start you here, then we go around like this. That's not quite what we wanted. We want to go like this. That should work. Yeah, cool. 310. Huh. split them into a region with two shapes each? Maybe. This doesn't work. Well, what about this? That works. There are two shapes in each empty region. That works. Two shapes in each empty region. All of this works, as long as they're together. Yeah, I think we're onto something. Does it have to be the same shape? It seems to be the same shape. Well, that doesn't work. Well, maybe there just needs to be two of the same shape in each region. Because that works. We have four shapes. We have two circles and two squares. Two circles and two squares. Okay. Well, we have two circles up there. And we can, like, almost do this. So these two squares need to be in the same region with only two circles? How is that possible? How is that possible? Uh, take me back to you. Would this work? No. So there has to be exactly two. There can't be a multiple of two. Unless we have an empty region on the outside. No, that would take all of them in the same region. So that's not fine. Huh. Well, we could split them up something like this. That's close, but not quite there. Not quite there. Okay, so we do get one rule. What if we, nah, how would you ever split these evenly with the squares? What if you just have two shapes? Well, we know that won't work per the earlier puzzles. Hmm, that's very strange. So, what if we do this? That works. Both of the squares in the same region, and two circles in each region. Cool. Can do two squares like this, and in the middle here. This should work, right? I think so. Yeah. Two circles, two squares, two circles, two squares, and just two squares. Cool. And then we're done with the threes. We unlock three question mark. Wait, the square moves? Why do you think that's okay? Okay. We need to like corner the square, it seems. Yeah, it just keeps on going to the edge. He can go over our connection lines. Yeah, I think I understand it. So if you try to approach him, he just moves one in the direction you are approaching from until he hits the edge. We need two of these guys in each. Oh, the circle does the same thing. So strange. Well, start me here. End me there. We have two in each region. We start with a circle and end on a square. But the square and the circle, they move around. And how would you... Wait, do the stars move? Yeah, they do. So you probably want to do this. Two stars and two stars. And here, you probably want to move them a little. And that should make things easier, I think. Well, not necessarily. You might want to move like so. This doesn't quite work. You want to come from this side, maybe? Well, it's close. Because you can't just do this. No, you need two of the same shape. You can't do this. It can only be that shape in each region. No other shapes allowed. Huh. Well, seems like we need to move two shapes. What happens if we do this? That moves both of them. What if we do this trickery here? Yeah, I think that should work. No? Why wouldn't that work? Why wouldn't that work? No! Do we need exactly two empty regions? Maybe? So we would need to color all of these slots in and that should work. Well, that does make life more difficult, for sure, if that's the case. Uh, well, huh. So, we might want to do something like... Oh, not that. That's for sure. Yeah, when you combine two different shapes in a region like this, it's difficult to move them away without creating an empty region. Maybe we need to take the long way round. Ah, this is a mess. This ain't gonna work. Huh. Something like this, maybe? Well, you're kind of forced to have two different shapes in this scenario. I think we want exactly two empty regions here, though, because that seems to give us the final rule. And we need to start and end on a circle. Yeah, so I think we really have the rule set down, it seems. Well, this is impossible. Kind of want to make some sort of line through the middle, I think. But I want to manipulate so that the same shapes are in the same region. Uh, this is closer, I think. Try to take you one down. Oh, this is actually really close, I think. We do need you one more down. Well, and that messes since that would be filled in if we had you one more down. Also, we definitely have an empty region up top, a third region, whenever we connect to the square. So this is actually kind of bad. What if we go around like so, maybe? Oh, we still get an empty region. And that's gonna connect to different shapes in the same region. Yeah, this is impossible in this scenario. So we want a different start. Maybe we could do something like this, probably. Oh, how would you ever disconnect here? Take you down. Ah, and this is close. If only we had you slightly down, this would work. Huh. So I'm thinking we just push him a lot. Right here. Honestly. Well, we want to go here for you. And this is not good. This is not an easy puzzle, that's for sure. Well, what if we do something like this? It feels closer. We just need to connect. Oh, this is so bad. I just want to do it. I know the rules. I know the rules. I just want to do the puzzle. Okay. Well, this is never gonna work. This is just never gonna work. Take you back. Take you up here. Create an empty region for you like so. How do you ever line up the other two? What if we fill in most of the puzzle? We just create empty pockets for all of these? Uh, this ain't half bad. If we just... Well, we need to keep you to push you. Ah, we can push both of them though. What if we do this? We have them on the side. Well, we're gonna have an empty region over here, so that's not fine. What if we do you? This move. Well, how do we ever connect you? Can we get you to the top? Well, that makes it impossible to get to the square later. Huh. Oh, this is impossible. Did they make an impossible puzzle? Actually, does what we do here change something? If we do this, you're still the same puzzle, so no. But I do think that there's credit to... Let's just try some things out, so that works. And that won't work. No, this don't work. This won't work. Yeah, I feel like we know the rules. It's just about putting them together. What if we had something like this? That's close, actually. That's really close, I think. What if we did this? It should work. Yeah, okay. And we need to start on a circle and end on a square. Huh. We need to do a lot of pushing here, I think. Something like this, maybe. Yeah. We need two regions exactly. Maybe. No. We need no regions since there are no shapes to have in those regions, I think. I think that's the situation here. So start me on you. We need to go through here. We need a square up in that corner, which doesn't quite work. Huh. Well, we can do this. Oh, the square will be stuck up here now. So that's not acceptable. This feels closer. We're, we're gonna need a square in the middle now. Or we can push the square down here later. Huh, this doesn't work. This is kind of good, I think. No, we get an issue here. Oh, it's so close. Oh, this doesn't work. This will never work. This will never work. This won't work. And this won't work. What about you? Not quite. I think you can't go left there. Maybe you take the long way around. No, that won't work. Because we need to end the square in the bottom left corner in this scenario. And that will never work. Go 2 down. That definitely feels better. Oh, not quite. Oh, it's so infuriating. I know the rules. That's the game. If we could have you there, but that doesn't work. This will never work. What if we don't care about ending on the square? What if we just want to color in everything? We can push the circle with the square. Oh, that's interesting tech. I bet you that's what we want to do. We want to start somewhere, probably here, and then we want to push the circle into that starting point later. Huh. Why do we start you here? We would need to do... Well, this won't work. This will never work. Well, start me in the corner. We need to like push the square out. And that's gonna mess up everything. Well, we can do this. No, we can't. We need to do this. We can't just... Oh, we can do this. No! It's so close. Well, we don't need the square to push the circle. We can just do it. Which is for sure interesting. This is not good. So start me on a corner. And, well, we want to push the square and the circle in this scenario because we need to end here. So that's not good at all. And this is closer. Not quite there. Just start me like down here. Push the circle in early. It's so close. But it never gets there. Huh. Start me here. And this will never work out. Start me in the middle, actually. Well, that won't work. Can never start in the middle. Start me on the square. See if I care. Just see if I care. Can do that. Oh, we're missing one. And we don't even get the square. Start me up here. And this don't work. No. Come on. Start me down here. This will never work. We need to end the square on edge, so that needs to be the start and the end, I guess. Well, at least the end. The start can be anywhere, in theory. But can it really, though? What if we do this? Well, I think we're closer. Start me here. Go through like this. Do this. Add an extra dot there. That should work. Yeah, finally. Do we need exactly two shapes here? In each region? Even though they are the same? Well, we never want you on the bottom there. That's gonna mess things up later. Huh. How do you approach this? Probably start here. Then you have a good region there. You want to do something like this later, so you get a region on the right that works out. You want to do this, actually. Oh, that doesn't quite work, I don't think. No, that will never quite work. Push you down. Push you over. Push you guys up. And then don't combine all of them. Yeah, three in a row like so. They're kind of on an edge because we're line. That will never work. So we want to do this, actually. Then we can do this. Does this work? I think this works. Yeah, good. Finally. Oh, that was tough. Yeah, but that's all the time we have for this episode here today, folks. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we'll see you next one. And remember, if you want to become a fopper just like us, do consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps me out. Anyways, have a nice day, and goodbye!